friends, I'm the vegan. I make a new banana smoothie, and yeah, it's a banana milk smoothie, and that means I have bananas blended with cashews, for example. Other nuts and seed can be used. Here, I have a bunch of bananas, 5 or 6 or 7, I don't know. A lot of bananas and a handful of cashews in this case. That is important because to get this silken smooth texture, it only comes when I blend bananas. They are smooth by themselves, but some nuts or seeds, some fatty ingredients like nuts or seeds. That makes it very silken and a wonderful texture. And not only that, because I can, with these nuts in the bananas blended, I can also add another kind of texture that by itself would be too gross. Here, this is a rosemary. You see, these are only the tips of the rosemary. They are very gross let's say firm, not gross, firm, very firm. And if you blend them just in a banana smoothie, you have almost a scratching in the throat. So with bananas only, you can only take a very little amount, small amount of rosemary leaves, because they are so firm, yeah, and they have of course a very strong flavor. I cannot take the stem from the rosemary herbs, just the leaves. That's here the needles. It's an evergreen kind of texture, so very firm. And so, but with the nuts, I can take more, and the scratching is not there. That is so nice, and that's why I have to take the nuts. Without the nuts, that would be difficult. I only can then take a very small amount of these leaves and these needles, and I want to have that flavor. Today I want to have a new flavor combination. I want to use it. I know that fits very nicely because it is this is the base of the smoothie, bananas and cashews. They are the background for the pear together with the rosemary. Here I have a nice large pear, of course ripe. Yeah, I washed it, seeded it because the seeds were a little bit dark. Yeah, so this is nice now, and I will blend the banana together with a lemon. You see, I have one lemon here. That is perfect with both bananas and also with pears. Yeah. I put it into the smoothie blender at first, because then the blades of the blender can begin to blend right away. Because I notice when I put the bananas in first, here, the bananas, also the slices, it takes a little bit longer until the blender of the blades can pull all the produce down into the leaves to blend it up. So that's why I put the lemon first. And then on top of the bananas, I put the cashews. I show you again here a handful of cashews. And then the pear on top. And finally, the rosemary. You see, it's a nice amount and it will have a nice flavor. And I guess it would be very nice together with the pear and the lemon both. Yeah. On this nice, gentle background with the banana and the cashews. Let's see if I have to save some water. I will try without water first. I can always add something later. Blender dance. Ways to try new flavor combinations, pairings. My favorite one is juices. And I always try new flavors with the juice. And smoothies are also very nice because it is so easy to make a fruit smoothie and on the base of banana or cashews, for example, as here, like here. And then I try something in there. A green, I want to have, for example, because greens are very important for the health, for the nutrition, so I can use the green, and they have a bitter flavor sometimes, so they're not always easy to eat, and they have to be processed strongly, either with the teeth, chewing them, or in a smoothie in a blender. So it's a perfect way to put greens, some greens into the daily nutrition with a smoothie, or as I said, the pairings, the new flavors. And so now I'm very curious what it tastes like. The texture is okay, I would say, for a smoothie. Yes, it's okay. It's not too firm. It's a nice firm texture. It's still runny. I will show you in a moment. But first, the flavor now. Oh yeah. That's exactly what I'm looking for. A slightly rosemary flavor. Rosemary is one of the mint family. The mint family is a huge herbal family, mainly from the Mediterranean countries, Italy, France, and Greece, and so they are there and have been since they have been cultivated since the time of the Romans. So 2,000 years ago and longer, they cultivated the basil, the thyme, the rosemary, the mint. All these herbs are super healthy. They have their own health benefits. Rosemary is one of them. Oregano, pretty strong. And it's good to put them in because science knows there is nothing healthier in the food family and all the plants than herbs and spices. So whenever I can get spices and herbs in, I will do so. And it doesn't need to be much. Yeah, just a little bit can go a long way, have a strong effect, especially of these etheric oils in the herbs. They have this strong flavor, and you don't need a lot of it. And it's good to have them in the whole plant, because if you put your oil separately, extracted from the plant into the food, you have a little problem because you have only one substance, and usually there are a huge amount of health benefits from the whole array of nutrients and chemicals in one substance, in one plant. The plants have a perfect organization, made up, a shape from all these ingredients. So that's why it's always recommended to use as much as possible whole food, because you have everything in the plant. Science just began to research about the health benefits of several plants, even flavors. Each flavor has their own health benefits. Did you know? I didn't know. Flavors are more and more considered nutrients. Who would have thought? Yeah, just some examples here. You're right in the beginning of this research is science. Yeah, when it comes to the subtleties of the food. Here you see, this is my smoothie today. It is a very simple one. Yeah, with a banana milk base. Yeah, with the cashews and this nice rosemary from the mint family, which has these nice health benefits. It's for the voice. Yeah, if you have a cold or so, rosemary is very helpful. Like sage too, also in this kind, And you can experiment, not so much about defining all these benefits. It's more like experience them in life, what it does to you. It wakes me up, like basil, for example, and so you find out. Just it tastes funny, it tastes not funny, it tastes great, and I greatly enjoy always new pairings. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy. If so, thumbs up, maybe subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube, then you have another recipe every single day. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.